transformation formulae, an important topic in trigonometry, and this helps us in dealing with very complex problems. This helps you to solve the complex problems in a very simple manner. If you use this formulae, then it will be easier for you to solve many problems. Okay. So here we have two sets of transformation formulae. The first one is transformation of the products into sum or difference. Here these are all the known formulas: sin A plus B, sin A minus B, cos A plus B, cos A minus B. In the previous class we have learnt this formula. So sin A plus B is cos sin A cos B plus cos A sin B, and its expansion only given here. I take this four formulae as four equations. Using this formulae only, we are going to bring the new sets of formulae. Okay. So here the four formulae, the four known formulae. Now here we are going to add 1 and 2. When you are going to add 1 and 2, on your left side sin A cos B, sin A cos B. While adding this 2, you get 2 sin A cos B. What about this? This 2 will get cancelled, plus cos A sin B minus cos A sin B. So, it cancel idom. That is equal to sin A plus B plus sin A minus B, sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. Okay, while adding 1 and 2, you get 2 sin A cos B is equal to sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. Here the product sin A cos B, product is transferred into sum. Here the product here is transferred into sum, transformed. Okay. Now we are going to subtract 1 from 2. While subtracting this 2, here sin A cos B will get cancelled. Here 2 cos A sin B, cos A sin B, the minus minus plus 0. So, 2 cos A sin B equal to sin A plus B minus sin A minus B, sin A plus B minus sin A minus B on your right hand side. So, while adding 1 and 2, you get one formula. While subtracting 1 from 2, we get another formula. Here it is the product transformed into difference. Here the product is transformed into sum. Here the product is transformed into subtraction. Now the third formula, that is cos A plus B, cos A minus B formula. While adding this, okay, while adding for 1 and 2, we get these two formulas. These two formulas we get already. Now we are going to add 3 and 4. While going to add 3 and 4, here you get cos A cos B, cos A cos B. While adding this 2, you get 2 cos A cos B. Sin A sin B, sin A sin B will get cancelled. Here cos A plus B plus cos A minus B, our third set of formulae. Okay. Now similarly subtracting 3 from 4, we get 2 sin A sin B. Here cos A cos B will get cancelled. So, minus and minus, it will be plus. So, 2 sin A sin B is equal to cos A minus B minus cos A plus B, and it is our fourth formula, third and fourth. So, these are all the formulas, transformation formulas, transformation of product into sum or difference. Left hand side la product irukku. எல்லா ப்ராடக்டையும் நம்ம சம் ஆக்குறோம் அல்லது டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் ஆக்குறோம். ஓகே. These two are also very important problems. Sin square A minus sin square B equal to sin A plus B sin A minus B. Cos square A minus sin square B is equal to cos A plus B cos A minus B. Remember these two formulae, we use this in many problems. Now, transformation of sum or difference into product. இவ்வளோ நேரம் ப்ராடக்டை sum or difference convert பண்ணோம். Now, sum or difference is converted into product. These four are very important formulae. So, sin C plus sin D equal to 2 sin C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. You will learn the derivation of this formula in college or in a higher class. Okay. But now sin C plus sin D is equal to 2 sin C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. Sin C minus sin D minus இருந்ததுனா 2 cos C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. Sinum cos interchange ஆகுது. Okay. இங்க sin மாறும்போது cos C plus cos D is equal to 2 cos C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. Cos C minus cos D is equal to minus 2 sin C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. Okay. If plus comes here, both are cos. If minus comes here, cos C minus cos D means minus 2 into sin. Both are sin. Okay. So, learn this 4 formulae. 14th example. Express the following as sum or difference. Few products are given here. We have to express the products as sum or difference. So, we have a transformation formula, transformation of product into sum or difference. We are going to use that formula. Okay. So, the first one 2 sin 2 theta cos theta, 2 sin 2 theta cos theta. It is a product and we are going to write it with sum or difference. Which formula we can use? It is 2 sin and cos, 2 sin 2 theta cos theta. So, it is similar to 2 sin A cos B. Theta different, inga 2 theta irukku, inga theta irukku. So, 2 sin A cos B. What is 2 sin A cos B? 2 sin A cos B equal to sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. So, 2 sin A cos B is equal to sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. So, sin A plus B, here in the place of A we have 2 theta, in the place of B we have theta. So, sin A plus B, that is 2 theta plus theta plus sin A minus B, that 2 theta minus theta. So, 2 theta plus theta, it is 3 theta, 2 theta minus theta, it is theta. So, sin 3 theta plus sin theta. So, 2 sin 2 theta cos theta is equal to sin 3 theta sin theta. Now, fourth one cos 7 theta cos 5 theta, cos 7 theta cos 5 theta. Here both are cos. Okay. Also note that 2 is not here. 2 cos 7 theta cos 5 theta nu vanda adukku similar ah irukum, but here 2 is not there. Which formula is similar to this? Which formula is similar to this? Both are cos, right? So, this will be similar to that. 2 cos A cos B equal to cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. 2 cos A cos B equal to cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. But in the problem 2 is not there. So, you can take it as cos A cos B equal to 1 by 2 into cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. Half 2 மட்டும் இந்த பக்கம் கொண்டு வந்துடணும். 1 by 2 into cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. We can apply this in the problem. Yes. So, 1 by 2 into cos A plus B, 7 theta plus 5 theta plus cos A minus B. Okay, 1 by 2 into 7 theta plus 5 theta, 12 theta. So, it is cos 12 theta. 7 theta minus 5 theta, it is 2 theta. So, cos 2 theta. Cos 7 theta 5 theta equal to 1 by 2 into cos 12 theta plus cos 2 theta. We have to check which formula is similar to our trigonometric ratio. Trigonometric ratios which cos sin. sin cos இப்படி என்ன இருக்குன்னு பார்த்து அதுக்கேற்ற ஃபார்முலாவை சூஸ் பண்ணணும். Next, cos 3a by 2, cos 5a by 2. So here as well both are cos and 2 is not there. 2 is not here means in the answer you have to write it as 1 by 2. Okay. So 1 by 2 into cos 3a plus by 2 plus 5a by 2. Similarly 3a by 2 minus 5a by 2. ரெண்டை ஆட் பண்ணும்போது you get 8a by 2. Here subtraction, that is minus 2a by 2. Here while cancelling it will become cos 4a. Here cos minus a, 2 and 2 will get cancelled, it is cos minus a. Remember cos minus theta equal to cos theta because cos is an even function. So cos minus a will become cos a. So 1 by 2 into cos 4a plus cos a. You check the formulae and choose the correct formula according to your trigonometric ratios and solve the remaining problems. 18th example, convert the following into the product of trigonometric functions. Here few sum or difference is given in the question. We have to convert them into the product. Product மாத்தனோ. Okay. So the first one, sin 9a plus sin 7a is equal to, okay, so sin and plus sum, okay, plus sum. So sin, so which formula we can use? Sin c plus sin d equal to 2 sin c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. This is only transformation of sum or difference to product. Sum or the difference of product maathradhu. So both are sin. So I choose the first formula, sin c plus sin d equal to 2 sin c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. This formula will suit. So 2 sin c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. I am going to write according to this. 2 sin c plus d by 2. Here 9a in the place of c we have 9a, in the place of b we have 7a. So c plus d by 2, that is 9a plus 7a by 2 c minus d, isn't it? It's 9a minus 7a by 2. So while adding you get 16a by 2, while subtracting you get 2a by 2. So 2 sin cancel பண்ணும்போது it is 8a and here it is cos a. Now the second one, sin 7 theta minus sin theta is equal to, okay, so here also both are sin but difference is there. So you have to choose according to that. Okay, rendu sin and nadula minus. So which formula we can choose? Both are sin, both ratios are sin and minus in between. So I can choose this formula. So that is 2 cos c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. 2 cos c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. So I can write it 2 cos 7 theta plus 4 theta by 2 sin 7 theta minus 4 theta by 2. While adding I get 11 theta by 2. Here 3 theta by 2. Okay. So you have to choose the correct formula and learn all the formulas by heart, then only you can solve the problems easily. Third problem in exercise 4.3, prove that cos 20, cos 40, cos 80 is equal to 1 by 8. First we take the left hand side, that is cos 20, cos 40, cos 80. Okay, so now here it is cos 20 and cos 40. Here we are using this formula 2 cos A cos B, cos, the identities, okay, idu cos, idum cos. So 2 cos A cos B is equal to cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. 2 cos A cos B equal to cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. Here we are using this identity. We take this as cos A and this as cos B. So 2 இங்க 2 இல்லாததுனால cos A cos B is equal to, when 2 is coming to the opposite side, it will come as 1 by 2, isn't it? So cos A cos B equal to 1 by 2 into cos A plus B cos A minus B. That's the formula. So I write this as 1 by 2 into cos A plus B plus cos A minus B, and write cos 80 as it is. So cos 20 plus 40, it is cos 60. 40 minus 20, it is cos 20 into cos 80. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Cos 20, cos 80. Now we can multiply cos 80 inside with these two terms. So 1 by 2 cos 80 plus cos 20 cos 80. Okay, so 1 by 2. Now again here I multiply it by a 2 and divide it by a 2. This cos 20 cos 80 2 ஆல multiply பண்ணி 2 ஆல divide பண்றோம். Okay, so in the next step I can take 1 by 2. So 1 by 2, already 1 by 2 is there. Now with these two terms I take again 1 by 2 as common. So 1 by 2 into, this is cos 80 plus here 2 cos 20 cos 80 is there. So 2 cos 20 cos 80. Again with this formula, it is cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. Okay, 2 cos A, 2 cos B, 2 cos A cos B இருக்குதுங்க. 2 denominator உள்ள 2 மட்டும் தான் வெளியே வந்திருக்கு. So in the numerator you have 2 cos 20 cos 80. So you can write it as cos 80 plus 20 plus cos 80 minus 20. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, it is 1 by 4, and this cos 80, I write this cos 80 as cos 180 minus 100. 80 180 minus 100. Okay, plus here 80 plus 20, it is cos 100. 80 minus 20, it is cos 60. So cos 180 minus 100. So 180, the horizontal axis. There is no change in trigonometric ratio. 180 minus 100, no change. Okay, so it is cos only. No change in trigonometric ratio, identity ratio, isn't it? So 180 minus 100, but here 180 minus 100 means in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, sign is only positive, not cos, isn't it? So it is minus cos 100. Yeah, minus வருதுன்னு புரியுதா? So minus cos 100 plus cos 100 plus cos 60. These two terms will get cancelled. Minus cos 100 plus cos 100. These two will get cancelled. So it is 1 by 4 into cos 60. So 1 by 4, cos 60 is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 4, and you get 1 by 8, and that is our right hand side. Hence we have proved the first part in the third problem. Second part in third problem. Prove that tan 20, tan 40, tan 80 is equal to root 3. I take the left hand side, tan 20, tan 40, tan 80. I write it as sin 20, sin 40, sin 80 divided by cos 20, cos 40, cos 80. Okay, tan can be written as sin by cos, isn't it? That's why. So now cos 20, cos 40, cos 80. Just now we have solved this part in the previous part. இல்லையா 3ல firstல the denominator குரிய values கண்டுபிடிச்சோம். Now I take the numerator alone. Sin 20, sin 40, sin 80. Okay. And this part sin 20, sin 40, sin 80 is solved in our 15th example. So now I'll explain that, and you can write the two parts. Okay. If they ask this question, you have to write the solution for cos 20. If they ask in 5 mark questions, you have to write separately sin 20, sin 40, sin 80, the numerator, and the denominator you have to solve. You have to find the solution separately, and then we can substitute the values in this, isn't it? For the denominator we can substitute 1 by 8. What is the numerator? So it is sin 20, sin 40, sin 80. So sin 20, sin 40, sin 80. So I write sin 40 as sin 60 minus 20, sin 80 as sin 60 plus 20. We have a formula sin square a minus sin square b is equal to sin a plus b into sin a minus b. So, sin a plus b into sin a minus b is here, sin a plus b, sin a minus b is here. We can write it as sin square a minus sin square b. So, sin square 60 minus sin square 20, sin square a minus sin square b. Okay. So, sin 20, sin 60 is root 3 by 2, isn't it, root 3 by 2. So, I can write it as square irukkudu. So, root 3 will become 3, in the denominator 2 will become 4. So, it is 3 by 4 minus sin square 20. Now, I can take LCM as 4. So, 4 into 3 minus 4 sin square 20, 4 LCM eduthachu. Okay. Now, I can multiply sin 20 inside. So, 3 sin 20 minus 4, here already sin square 20 is there. So, while multiplying it will become sin cube 20. So, 3 sin 20 minus 4 sin cube 20. We have another formula, sin 3 theta is equal to 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta, multiple angle formula. So, sin 3 theta equal to 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta. Instead of theta, here we have 20. So, that is equal to sin 3 into 20. That is equal to sin 60 divided by 4. Sin 60 by 4, that is sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Already we have a 4 in denominator. So, it is root 3 by 8. Okay. So, sin 20, sin 40, sin 80 is equal to root 3 by 8 for the numerator. So, we have sin 20, sin 40, sin 80 equal to root 3 by 8 and cos 20, cos 40, cos 80 equal to 1 by 8. We can substitute this in 1. So, 1 implies for the numerator I write root 3 by 8 and for the denominator I write 1 by 8. So, 8 and 8 will get cancelled, that is equal to root 3. So, tan 20, tan 40, tan 80 is equal to root 3. Hence, we have proved. Okay, for 2 mark question, you can write directly. We have no போட்டு 2 results எழுதிடலாம். But for the 5 mark question, you have to, for also even for 3 mark question, if they ask, you have to prove these 2 results and then you can substitute here. Okay. 7th problem. Prove that cos 20, cos 40, cos 60, cos 80 equal to 1 by 16. First, let us take the left hand side. Cos 20, cos 40, cos 60, cos 80. I will rearrange it as cos 20, cos 40, cos 80 into cos 60. Since we have found the value for this in the third problem of the same exercise, okay, we can substitute the value for this. What we have found? We have found that it is 1 by 8. So, 1 by 8 into cos 60. It is 1 by 8. Cos 60 is equal to 1 by 2. That is equal to 1 divided by 16. That is what we have to prove. Second part in fourth problem. Sin A, sin 60 plus A, sin 60 minus A equal to 1 by 4 sin 3A. We have to prove this. Left hand side I take sin A, sin 60 plus A, sin 60 minus A. It is in the form sin A plus B, sin A minus B. Sin A plus B, sin A minus B is equal to sin square A minus sin square B. So, instead of this, I write it sin square A minus sin square B. That is sin square 60 minus sin square A. Sin A into sin square 60, that is root 3 by 2 the whole square, minus sin square A. Root 3 by 2 the whole square, that is 3 by 4. So, 3 by 4 minus sin square A. Next, we have to take 4 as LCM. That is 3 minus 4 sin square A divided by 4. Okay. Now, we can multiply sin A inside. So, it is 3 sin A and 4 minus 4 sin cube A. Already sin square here. When multiply with sin A, it will become 4 sin cube A. So, 3 sin A minus 4 sin cube A. You remember this formula? Sin 3A is equal to 3 sin A minus 4 sin cube A. So, I can write this as sin 3A divided by 4, and that is our RHS. That's what we have to prove. Fourth problem, first subdivision in fourth problem, cos alpha minus cos beta the whole square plus sin alpha minus sin beta the whole square is equal to 4 sin square alpha minus beta divided by 2. We have to prove this result. It may be similar to a minus b the whole square identity, okay, but here we can't use it because we need to prove this expression is equal to this. So, to bring this we can use only the transformation formula here. Okay. So, cos alpha minus cos beta the whole square. So, cos C minus cos D. Cos C minus cos D is equal to minus 2 sin C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. That is our formula. But here in terms of C we have alpha, in terms of D we have beta. So, cos alpha minus cos beta the whole square is equal to minus 2 sin alpha plus beta by 2 sin alpha minus beta by 2 the whole square. The expression is square. That is equal to minus 2 will become 4 sin square alpha plus beta by 2 sin square alpha minus beta by 2. Okay. Sin alpha minus sin beta the whole square is equal to sin alpha minus sin beta, sin C minus sin D formula. Okay. So, 2 cos alpha plus beta by 2 sin alpha minus beta by 2. So, while taking square it is 4 cos square alpha plus cos square alpha plus beta by 2 sin square alpha minus beta by 2. So, let us take our LHS and substitute this results. Cos alpha minus cos beta the whole square plus sin alpha minus sin beta the whole square. So, instead of this I substitute this, and instead of this I substitute this. Here in the two terms we can take 4 sin square alpha minus beta by 2. Okay. So, if we take it outside, then here sin square alpha plus beta by 2 and here cos square alpha plus beta by 2. We know sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So, this expression, the expression inside the bracket is equal to 1. So, 4 sin square alpha minus beta by 2 into 1, and that is our right hand side. That is what we have to prove. First subdivision in 8th problem. Evaluate cos 20 plus cos 100 plus cos 140. We have to find the value of this expression. So, cos 20, cos 100, cos 40, cos 140. Okay. First, we will take this two, cos 20 plus cos 100, and I apply cos C plus cos D formula. So, cos C cos D is equal to 2 cos C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. Okay. So, in terms of C we have 20 and 100 in D. So, 2 cos 20 plus 100 by 2 cos 20 minus 100 by 2, and it is plus cos 140. 20 plus 100 it is 120, 120 divided by 2 60. 20 minus 100 it is minus 80, minus 80 divided by 2 it is minus 40, cos 140 as it is. So, 2 into cos 60 is 1 by 2, cos of minus 40, cos minus theta is equal to cos theta. Since cos is an even function, cos minus theta equal to cos theta. So, cos minus 40 will become cos 40. Now, here we have cos 40. So, I am rewriting 140 as 180 minus 40. இதுக்கு ரிலேட்டடாக கொண்டு வரதுக்காக. Okay, cos 40, cos 180 minus 40. So, 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Here we have cos 40. Here cos 180 minus 40. 180 minus comes means there is no change in trigonometric ratio. So, it is cos 40 only. What about the sin? Cos 180 minus 40, 180, this is 180, and 180 minus 40 means it lies in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, sin is positive, ASTC. So, sin, that is sin and cosecant is positive but cos is negative. So here we have minus. Cos 40 minus cos 40 and that is equal to 0. So cos 20 plus cos 100 plus cos 140 is equal to 0. Now the second subdivision, sin 50 minus sin 70 plus sin 10. So here we have to use the difference formula, sin C minus sin D. For the first two terms you use that formula, okay, sin C minus sin D and rewrite that. Keep the third term as it is. Then if you go further you will get answer. Do it by yourself, okay. Ninth one. If cos A plus cos B equal to 1 by 2, sin A plus sin B equal to 1 by 4, prove that tan A plus B by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. What is given? Cos A plus cos B equal to 1 by 2, sin A plus sin B equal to 1 by 4. The two things we have written. We have to prove that tan A plus B by 2 equal to 1 by 2. Tan. What is tan? It is usually sin by cos. Only tan. Okay. So, to find that, now we are going to divide these two equations, these two given equations. Okay, sin by cos varno. So, I am dividing equation 2 by equation 1. That is sin A plus sin B divided by cos A plus cos B. If we divide the left hand side, then we have to divide the right hand side also. So, it is equal to 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 2. Okay. Now, here we are going to apply the transformation formula. So, sin A plus sin B equal to 2 sin A plus B by 2, cos A minus B by 2. Similarly, cos A plus cos B equal to 2 cos A plus B by 2, cos A minus B by 2. Here 1 by 4 into the reciprocal 2 by 1. Okay. So, we can cancel it, 1 2 is 2. 2 2s are 4. Similarly, in the left hand side also, you can cancel cos A minus B by 2, cos A minus B by 2. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. That implies sin A plus B by 2 by cos A plus B by 2. This 2 will become tan A plus B divided by 2. That is equal to, here we have 1 by 2. That's what we have to prove. Okay, within 2 steps we will get the answer. This is the use of the transformation formulae. 10th problem. If sin y plus z minus x, sin z plus x minus y, sin x plus y minus z are in AP, then prove that tan x, tan y, tan z are in AP. AP means arithmetic progression. So, if 3 terms A, B, C are in AP, that implies B minus A is equal to C minus B. This is the general rule of arithmetic progression. So, here we have 3 terms, sin y plus z. Okay, so these 3 terms are in AP. So, we can write these 3 terms in the form of B minus A equal to C minus B. So, this is our term A and this is our term B and this is our term C. So, B minus A, that is sin this term minus this term is equal to C minus B. So, sin of this term minus this term. Okay, here we have written it. Now, here we are going to use sin C minus sin D formula. Sin C minus sin D equal to 2 cos C plus D by 2 sin C minus D by 2. According to that formula, here I have written this. So, 2 cos C plus D. So, Z plus X minus Y plus Y plus Z minus X divided by 2. Sin C minus D. So, C is this Z plus X minus Y minus D. So, you have to subtract this. So, sign changing. So, minus Y minus Z and plus X divided by 2. Similarly, here as well sin C minus sin D. That is 2 cos C plus D. You have to write the terms very carefully. So, C plus D by 2 into sin C minus D, x plus y minus z minus x plus y divided by 2. Okay, here we can cancel the like terms. So x and minus x, y minus y, y will get cancelled. So 2 cos 2 plus 2, sorry, z plus z, that is 2z by 2. Here z alone cancelled, x plus x, it is 2x, minus y it is minus 2y divided by 2. Okay, on the right hand side, 2 cos x, here y and y will get cancelled, z and z will cancel, x plus x, it is 2x divided by 2. Similarly, here x and minus x alone will get cancelled, y plus y 2y, minus z minus 2z divided by 2. Here 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So cos 2z by 2 sin 2x minus 2y by 2, cos 2x by 2 sin 2y minus 2z by 2. So 2 and 2 get cancelled, it is cos z sin x minus y. Ella 2 cancel aidum. Here cos x sin y minus z. Inge ella 2 cancel aidum. So y minus z. Okay. Now here we are going to apply sin x minus y. That formula, sin a minus b. Sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. So for this sin x minus y and sin y minus z, we are applying sin a minus b formula. Okay. So after applying this formula, we have to multiply cos z inside. So cos z into sin x cos y, cos z into cos x sin y. Similarly, cos x into sin y cos z, cos x into cos y sin z. Okay, here we have to bring, we have to prove tan x, tan y, tan z are in AP. Okay, here all the terms are sin and cos. Okay, so in each and every term we have two cosine terms. So I am going to divide the expression by cos x, cos y, cos z. For this, you have to divide each and every term by cos x, cos y, cos z. Okay, you can write another step. Now I am going to write directly what you will get if you divide each and every term by cos x, cos y, cos z. Check the first term. Already cos z sin x cos y is there. So cos z and cos y will get cancelled and you get sin x divided by cos x. Minus, here also the cos terms will get cancelled. So you get sin y by cos y. Here on this right side, you have cos x sin y cos z. So cos and cos will get cancelled. You will get sin y divided by cos y minus cos x cos y sin z. So here also cos terms will get cancelled. You get sin z divided by cos z. Okay, so it is tan x minus tan y equal to tan y minus tan z. To prove this, to prove that they are in AP arithmetic progression, I should have b minus a equal to c minus b. Mari irukkanum. So I am interchanging. Okay, I am taking a minus. So on the both the terms it will get cancelled. So minus tan y plus tan x is equal to minus tan z plus tan y. I can multiply it with a minus. So it will become tan y minus tan x is equal to tan z minus tan y. I am interchanging the sign. Okay. Now it is in the form b minus a is equal to c minus b. Now we can tell that tan x, tan y and tan z are in AP. Tan x, tan y and tan z are in AP. That's what we have to prove. Simple, isn't it? 11th problem. If cosecant A plus secant A is equal to cosecant B plus secant B, prove that cot A plus B by 2 equal to tan A tan B. It's given that cosecant A plus secant A equal to cosecant B plus secant B. We can interchange the terms, bringing cosecant on one side and secant on other side. It will be easy for you to take LCM, isn't it? So cosecant A minus cosecant B equal to secant B here plus secant A, while going to that it is minus secant A. Cosecant is 1 by sine. So 1 by sine A minus 1 by sine B equal to secant 1 by cos B minus 1 by cos A. So taking sine as LCM, sine A sine B as LCM. So sine A sine B, in the numerator it is sine B minus sine A. Here cos B cos A or cos A cos B. Here in the numerator it is cos A minus cos B. Now I am cross multiplying it. So cos A minus cos B will come here and sin A sin B will go there. Okay, so sin A minus sin B divided by cos A minus cos B is equal to sin A sin B by cos A cos B. Look, we can write it as tan A tan B, and that's our right hand side. Now we have to work on our left hand side only. Sin B minus sin A. I write the expression using the transformation formula sin B minus sin A as 2 cos B plus A by 2 sin B minus A by 2. Similarly, cos A minus cos B minus 2 sin A plus B by 2 sin A minus B by 2. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Cos B plus A by 2 sin A plus B by 2. So cos by sin. I write it as cot A plus B by 2 into, here in the numerator it is sin B minus A by 2. Okay, if I take a minus outside, if I take a minus, it will become minus sin A minus B by 2. Okay, sin is an odd function. So I take a minus outside and write it as sin A minus B by 2. Already here we have a minus. So minus sin A minus B by 2. Okay, so this term will get cancelled. That is equal to tan A tan B. So cot A plus B by 2 is equal to tan A into tan B. That's what we have to prove.